fucking amazing out. Looking pretty. Anyway, I'm laying back here getting cool. It's nice and shaded. Get a nice cross breeze. Y'all gonna make me go up there and cook. See how bright it is up there? That looks hot. I hope y'all having a good Sunday. Dogs are having a pretty good day. Alright, we'll go up here for a minute. Set you up so watch some awesome sunset. Boy, God, I don't want to step on Kiff. Fuck, it's hot up here. So we went all over the place today. Hit a few different churches. There's quite a high concentration of churches up in this region. Over here, in space. I was a little surprised at it. I don't know why. Okay. I missed one. Howdy, everybody. It's another end. It was a beautiful day. Fucking hot again today. Got up around 100. Finally. I mean, if it's gonna get hot, you might as well hit 100, right? Oh. Cold water, essential on a hot day like this. So I got to a bunch of churches and got to talk to a bunch of people, random people, and talk to Bryce again today. He actually called. He's like, he's fixing to break out of the hospital. I said, good. As soon as you do, I want to see you. We got a lot of work to do. He's chomping at the bit. I told him what I did today. He called me and said, you know, we can't wait. We can't wait. We got to get her done. We got to get her done. We only got a very short amount of time. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know that. That's why we're here. I said, Bryce, we told 300 and some tribes we got at least a couple hundred of them building greenhouses. I didn't see the Lakota doing anything over here. I get here and your fucking council's arguing and shit, and fucking your secretary made me cry. I'm going around talking to everybody about the blue sun. It seems like they know we have a blue sun, but they hadn't figured out that it was here yet. And I said, I thought that's what I stopped here 2 years ago to do. He's like, I know. And without it, we're all going to go. And I'm like, well, get your fucking ass out here and help me with your people, dude. He just had his toe cut off from fucking this Rona shit. Arguing with his fucking doctor for 3 years. Telling him the exact same things we've been knowing. They knew. Well, he did. He's been fighting with doctors for 3 years. He ended up getting his toe cut off. He said he was yelling at him the other day. I'm gonna fucking cut my toe off and you still don't know what's wrong with me. crazy, the world we live in. People get stuck thinking they're really smart. I used to think I was smart. I ain't smart. I'm just figuring shit out now. I'm 57 fucking years old, dude. It took me a while. Anyway, we started the process today. I got to talk to the secretary. I got to talk to 4 pastors, 3 of which I liked. The one I actually walked out on. I was talking to him, and it was like, dude, I could see nothing but dead, cold, understanding in his eyes. He didn't even say anything. I just stopped. I was like, God, have a good day. And I turned around and left. His energy was chomo. I mean, it was really just there, dude. It was an evil, fucking, stupid energy, and I was like, man, I'm going to get out of here before I fucking say something. And he wasn't being rude or anything. He literally didn't say anything. I was just standing there talking to him, and I just had to cut it off. The energy was shut down. I was like, I gotta go. Have a good day. First time I've ever done that. Mid-sentence, I left. I went down the road and told him I don't like the fucking feeling coming out of that Baptist church. I said, there's something going on over there. And fucking homie said, yeah, I don't like him either. I'm all like, okay. I said, I just spent like 5 minutes in there and it wasn't anything he said. He wasn't rude to me. He didn't say anything bad to me. I just got a bad energy coming out of there. He's like, yeah, he's questionable. I was like, okay, he got too many kids down there, he said. And that's the kind of fucking feel I got from him. He had too many kids down there. I didn't see any kids. I got to tell you that too. I didn't see any kids, but I got that real fucking greasy feeling off of that fucking guy. I left. How you doing? Good to see you, Brenda. So 3 out of 4 preachers were good. The one I just cut complete contact off and left myself. I don't know. I may spend years in hell for that. I don't know, but I couldn't deal with it. I just had to go. I just got the. He wasn't right. I realized I was just pretty much talking to a brick wall, and turned around and left. He's sitting there. The closing factor of it, he took a sip off of his energy drink and sat there and goes, and I was all like, you just have a good day. I turned around and left. So I lost my nerve, but I did talk to 3 other churches that went really well. The 2 other ones were in the morning, real early. I caught them, well, the last one I caught after his service, but his service started at 9, so I think it was like 10:30 or something like that. I was talking to the preacher. I talked to a Catholic priest today, and that Baptist dude, and a Lutheran. And then we went, the Lutheran dude was fucking pretty cool, dude. We were sitting around talking, and he was like, man, you are doing the works of God. And I said, well, what's funny is I had sat through about half an hour of his sermon, and he was talking about the works and the workers and the fucking people. And he gave a eulogy on the apple. He said investors on the apple, you know, they worry about how many seeds are in the apple on each apple, and this and that other thing. He says, but what God looks at is how many apples are in a seed. I'm all like, fuck yeah, dude. That's fruitful. Well, I'll tell you what, he was a greasy dude standing there I was talking to. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I was compelled to leave. I was like, all right, this guy's he's creeping me out. I'm just gonna go. I'm not having this kind of day. I could see myself. I've explained shit for 10 minutes to somebody, 20 minutes, an hour, sometimes an hour a day for 3 weeks at a time. Have that dumb look in their eye. I'm like, oh God, I don't even want to hear what this guy's gonna say. So I turned around and left. The Lutheran dude, fucking amazed. He was like, oh yeah, yeah. And he had noticed, of course, the moon was doing different things. I was like, have you noticed your moon's doing tricks? He's like, yeah. I said, you ever put it together with Isaiah? And he just kind of looks at me. He's like, 23. I said, 24. He's like, no. He's like, but you're right. I was like, I know. That's why I'm in the RV. I said, Christ, man, we've been to 300 and some tribes and hundreds of churches. I don't even know how many. I said, shit, third today. Then we came back here and sat. I thought the day was done. And Bryce's nephew comes up and was like, hey, you going to church today? I was like, fuck, I've been to 3 already. He goes, well, come on. So we went to another one. It was, and then I saw another one on the way there that I missed this morning. So, and they have stuff at Friday evening, so I'll try and catch them then. But yeah, we had a good day. I got to talk to the secretary, the council lady secretary, the one that made me cry Tuesday. I thanked her for her diligence and standing for the people. I said that was terrible. She goes, oh, you were there? I was like, yeah. I said, you were awesome, and then there was unawesome. And she was like, yeah, that guy. Terrible the way he wanted to act. Anyway, Bryce is getting out of the hospital here tomorrow, I think. And he's chomping at the bit. He says he wants to have this and shelters designed and ready by the 28th. I'm like, all right. He goes, but that means we got to work together hard. I said, dude, let me tell you something. I've got enough data for your mRNA shit to go through already. I said, you just need to get here, and I'll give it to you. I said, I can't send it to you in messages and shit. I said, it's already there. I said, but I'm condensing it down for you. And, I mean, fuck, man, I've been studying that shit for how long? I'm pretty knowledgeable about it. And I've got a lot of research, a lot of CEO sign-offs, a lot of actual data from Moderna and all the other guys that were making this shit in Europe and stuff. I got a lot of European people signing off the same thing on a weapon, nothing medical and all this stuff. So all that's taken care of. And I told him, I said, you know we're on short time. I said, we can put all that together. But all that's going to do, I said, I think, is maybe convince your doctors that we need to start looking at these other doctors that are specializing in the mRNAs and start using their regimens, because the clots are protein clots. They're not cholesterol clots. So he goes, yes, it's those T. I was like, yes, sir. So he's been doing his research, too. So we ain't far from that one. It's the unity. But I don't see that as being too hard. Just people got to sit down and look, listen, and start playing with their magnet. It's just that simple. I mean, that's universal across all colors. You got a fingerprint. You're gonna start using that magnet. You're gonna start talking to the Creator direct. The signs they've been ignoring and no one's been talking about. The moon doing its cartwheel. I mean, the elder wisdom holder sees it. He's like, fuck yeah, we got to get them on board. I'm like, well, at the rate I'm going, everybody in town's going to know before the council. And I don't care, because That's what I came here to do. I came here to help the people, not the council. That's what hit me yesterday. I was like, fuck the council. Why am I going to wait on them? When have I ever waited on anybody to do anything? So I got out and started fucking doing what we do. And it was a good day. Again, thank you all for helping me get here, because we're making progress. You can't fix the world that's been fucked up for centuries over centuries over centuries and lives over lives all in one day. You get a good chunk of it, but not all in one day. Spiky snake-looking scales. Are they brown? I got some of those. I think it's a reaction to the fucking Ronas. I don't know. Every one of us have health problems because of that. We've talked about it. It's just a varying degree. How's your energy healing your body? Or do you have somebody else helping you shake your water and healing you with the Creator's energy? We need to literally start practicing this with our family and friends. I know some of you do. Look at Glenn. Glenn, when we were at Glenn's, he was getting hauled out to the hospital every fucking month or two. And he's out there at dancing at like a real Texan now. Okay, he got his little granddaughter in there healing his ass. If she could do it, you could do it. She also predicts quakes pretty good. She's like 8. Seriously. And there ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. You find somebody. Find somebody. Carry yourself around a bottle of water and do like I do. Lay the damn thing down and show people how to shake the water. You get somebody to shake the water, there's your healer. I've trained lots of them. I've done it on video. Where'd Jonathan learn how to shake them 3 2-liters? Watching me do it on a video. He grabbed a hold of his fucking 2 liters and shook them. Because we're all made to do the same thing. I show you these things so you can literally go do them, not to show people the video. I want you to grab the fucking bottle, drink half of it, lay it down and shake the water for somebody, and grab their hand and show them they can do it too. We are the body. Fill all the parts. We got one head. You got to have fingers and toes to even make a hand. So let's get going. With dark spots. Yep, about the same thing I got. Growing on my skin like a scale every now and again. I peel them off. I don't know what the fuck they are, but they ain't. They look almost like a mole, but they're not. It's like a little layer on your skin. You just fucking peel that shit and it's like, and then it's gone. It's like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I have no idea. But now that you're sitting here telling me you got them, I'm all like, I do too. I was just peeling some of them off my fucking forearm today. Well, that's up to you. That's how good do you want to do through this? Do you want to sit here and clap for me? Because I got to tell you right now, that is not going to see you through the end of this. I promise you. I can't speak for any of you. You have to be in the right frequency yourselves. You have to be in the right frequency yourself. And that is not sitting on the couch watching videos and cheering me on. I'm just telling you. I ain't trying to be any way other than real people. You got to take this into your own hands. I can't do this for you. You have to We have three suns converging. Your planet's on its side. Beyond all these scales and the pain and everything we're feeling, you're going to be zapped to the atomic level if you don't start on this right now. With or without me. That's the whole problem here. I promise you. This is something you have to do. You raise your frequency, you're going to be healthy. And you got to start getting somebody to help you heal. Well, exactly, a gift. It's all a gift from the Creator. It's our birthright. It's our design to do this. And our elites keep us from doing it. So please do it. Piss off an elite today and start healing somebody. Love your neighbor. We have to be able to gather in a circle and love each other. I don't care if you know who you're in a circle with or not. And it takes talking to people to get to know them. That's for sure. It's all those uncomfortable things that got more uncomfortable with the onset of this here digital phone and the internet. I mean, I couldn't imagine a child today having to call on an analog phone to the family phone and having daddy answer the phone. Oh, can I talk to your daughter? Remember those days? I do. That makes you grow hair on your nuts. You got to talk to the daddy to even speak to the girl that you want to talk to. Kids nowadays, they wouldn't call. It wouldn't happen. Birth rate would be 0. Get up off your couches. It's impossible to heal those who want you dead. A closed field line will push away the Creator. You don't have any control of that. Somebody out there that you don't know loves you enough to shake your water. Take your bottle out and find them. Take your bottle out and find them. That's all I got for you. It's what we got to do. Nobody's putting this on Fox News for everybody to be like, oh, I'm a healer. Let me see that bottle. See if I can shake some water. You see if I can dance with a plant. Fox ain't gonna do that. CNN, we got to do that. We, the people, got to take and put the power of the Creator back in our hands. I promise it's going to be us or nobody. I just don't see the mainstream cutting out any secrets, giving them away. Still got a woman though, Amy. You ever been completely deceived and then open your eyes and see? That part where you were completely deceived, it was kind of easy to get into that position, wasn't it? Their parents told us this, their grandparents, X, Y, and Z. You got everybody telling you a lie. It's easy to get into the wrong energy. That's what life is set up for. They need us divided and fighting and hating each other. We've got to find the ones that don't. And hope for the best for the ones that want us dead. I truly hope one day Timmy is going to open up a physics book and be like, oh my goodness, this really does make sense. And then heal more people than me. I'd like to see the motherfucker walk on water. I really would. First. That way he could be his little prophet. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I've already sworn to be the last one to do that anyway. I don't want your prophet job. I've already had people throw that offer at me. That's what we're charged to do, and it sounds tough, but I mean, once you get to know your mother and the Creator, understand how we got here, you don't hate them, you feel bad for them. You feel hopeful that one day you'll say the right thing, or they'll see the right thing. It doesn't even have to do with you. And they'll be like, oh, damn. And then next thing you know, you got somebody else dancing and singing over here with us that used to not. That'd be great. I've seen that a couple times, but not too many. But there's an awful lot of opportunity out there, isn't there? And it took us, from time we left Winslow, we worked a couple of weeks, then drove, worked another week, and then drove. So it took us about 3 weeks to get here. And we've been sitting here 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a day now. And I've talked to 4 churches and a whole bunch of people. I am not seeing the progress I wanted to see because, of course, I wanted to see the council first, and that hasn't happened. But my wisdom holder that I came here and warned about all this stuff 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, he's suffering from everything I warned him about. His people and him personally, he just had his toe lopped off. And he's literally been fighting with these doctors since the day I left. And he needs help. He does need help. And I see his paperwork, and I'm like, you know, I see what you have to work with. I have so much more for you. So when I get to see him finally, we'll button that up and get the fucking tribe healing. And that's all I wanted. There's a few thousand people here. I've only talked to a couple hundred so far. But honestly, I mean, if I'm waiting until the end of next week, god dang, man, I might have a good half of them talked to already. I'm going to the Veterans Hall tomorrow to talk to people older than me. Old vets. That's who I want to see. We'll get in the Veterans Hall meeting and talk to them. They're my people. See my flag? It's flying over there. I'm part of the tribe. They invited me in. We've been sitting here for 2 weeks now. This is the same tribe that fucking Mr. Eagle belongs to. And ain't nobody hating on me. Even a lady that was drunk and thought that I was trying to steal her RVs done apologized and we're friends and hugged everything. We're all friendly. It's good. Bryce is about to break out of the hospital, he said. He said, I've had enough of this shit. I was like, well, get on over here so we start healing you, dude. It's a fucking creator. There ain't no medicine that can fix the nerve damage. The creator only that I am aware of that can fix this. That's your Jesus style healing. The head showed you how to do it. Said you can too. I was like, bullshit. And then all of a sudden I found out how. I was like, well, maybe we can. And it works. It works. It works. And only through the creator. It has to be in your heart that the creator is doing it, not you. And then all of a sudden you get your little goosebumps and the creator comes in and shows you how it's done. Flying high now. See, the Vatican has everybody convinced that this third party is going to swing in and save everybody. That is not the case. The Creator guarantees the reset in the fact that there's life in the system in the first place. That three-sun system has to create life, and it fucking resets it. That's your decision moment. It's only your own frequency that will speak for you. When that vibration comes through, if you are not in tune, you will be gone. Guarantee. There will be nothing left on the surface of this fucking planet but maybe the roads. And I don't see them being around. CERN isn't going to work. They're trying to mask frequencies. They can't fake a living frequency like that. It doesn't work.
Sugar?
Absolutely, it's going to be. Hi, Vigorous. How you doing, brother? The misgiving entities and the ones that prolong terribleness past the time terribleness would be going, perpetuating, much like, oh, I don't know, what we're literally watching the DOJ do, and perpetuate suffering because nobody's looking into Epstein or Trump or anybody doing that shit. Those who are blocking it have a special place. And that would be from Vatican on down. Those who perpetuate misery will have a horrible time in this. They not only get to be vibrated out of existence, Creator's got some special juice for them. What that is, I don't know. But I have been told that that is a severe suffering. It's explained in the older cannons of hell. It's not burning brimstone like James says. All other versions have special places, purgatories and waiting, and it's not a general purgatory. It's very specific things and very specific processes, afterlife. And it's like, well, that doesn't sound like the King James versions. None of them do. Jesus doesn't say he came here to forgive you of your sins in the older Bibles. It's King James on. It's the last few hundred years. I'm like, well, there's thousands of years of him warning us about these archons and the soul-sucking machines. All the way from Thoth to the Ethiopian Bible. I'm like, well, huh. It just goes to show the level of diligence in today's society. There is none. Nobody's willing to do their due diligence in looking. It's there. But it's not in the ones they put in your face. You gotta listen to the clues they give you. There's older books. There's original books. Oh, as soon as you start using that word, I'm like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean original? This is the Word of God, but there's an original Word of God? And this isn't it? That's what they're telling you. So go look at the original. You start finding out who God is. And it's like, damn, even these guys are talking about the creator of all. What do you do with that? You grow. You grow from it. You grow from knowing instead of fucking having to have faith. It's like, fuck faith. I know. You ain't got to sell it to me. I found creator. Physics proves there's a design in this. Just by the brilliance of it and the simpleness and the, oh my God, it covers every aspect of everything. Like, so magnet. It's so simple, so beautiful, so amazingly simple. You can put your calculators and your all that shit away and just love. I'm like, well, that's fucking, and then you can actually interact with a planet and your fucking creator. Wow. What? How do you put a price tag on that, and how do you not want to do that? Do you not believe? Probably not. It sounds crazy. I know how I sound, but you know what? I don't give a fuck how I sound. I have spoken to our planet. She's a beautiful being. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's wonderful. She knows so much. And she's loving. She loves every one of you like I love Seamus. I was like, fuck, dude. That's your mom. There's a father, a mother, and a baby. You the baby. Get used to it. There's always three in creation. You got to be part of it. You're not outside of creation. Creator made you for a purpose. He put a brilliant design into you. You are amazing. And people would sell you short by making your creator teeny. Now he's a snow globe maker. You don't even know if we live on a frisbee or not. How can you be amazing anything? You're now a piece of shit that lives on a fucking frisbee under a glass dome. If somebody shake it up, you're the whim of the fucking glass dome. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't live like that. That's got to be tough. Our Creator designed us instantaneously at a distance, entangled with every atom in existence. You have enough power to draw on that build your own planet. You just got to figure out how to do it. You're amazing magnet with a brain. You can do induction, you can do repellation, you can close your field lines, open field lines, and all the repercussions of a magnetic force. And most importantly, we can make each other stronger if we stop fucking hating ourselves and dividing ourselves by religion, skin colors, race, geographic area, money. How many divisive ways have they found to throw at us all at one time? And it's like, then you get that tribal feeling where you got to protect your tribe, you know? It's one planet, one tribe. And if you ain't protecting that tribe, you're doing it wrong. She will, and all you gotta do is learn to listen. It took me a while. Even after she spoke to me the first time, and I was sure it was her. After a while, it took me about 6 months to really accept the fact that our planet was alive. I couldn't hardly talk about it at first, but I mean, she's a living being. She's first creation, for fuck's sake. There is no question. Our Creator didn't make a dead rock hurling through space for us to get along with. He made a very beautiful being that we live on and are extensions of. We serve the Creator and His first creation. We protect. It says that even in the King James. And physics demands your soul. Your magnet force helps Earth's soul, magnet force, protect all of life from this blast we're fixing to go through. It doesn't, there is no magical snapping of the fingers to make it happen. It's us or nobody. And then Mother dies. Instantly. Atomic level. How does a planet with one shield hold up to a nova event? It doesn't. By design. She has to be symbiotically and works with us. And we have to be symbiotically working with her. Just like a plant. Your soul needs that too. Not just your body. That's what first creation's here for. That's an active, conscious trading of energies. And you can't do that not knowing she's there. You can't obtain meek unless you understand who and what and where and why. You have to have those answers to even try to become meek to the Creator. If you don't understand why you're even here, how in the hell do you even have a reference for meek? The fuck does that even mean? Faith falls short in this situation. You have to know your place in creation. You have to know there is a Creator. You have to know He made Mother. You have to know He made you as an extension of Mother. Your feet are bound to her. And I know in the modern day, a lot of people have a problem with the planet being a living being. That's on purpose. And personally, I didn't like the idea. I didn't understand it. It was the last thing I thought was possible. And me practicing my magnet made me know for a certain fact how absolutely wrong I was. I have experienced it. I've met others that do too, and they play with their magnet. So I got to tell you, if you're not playing with your magnet, if you're not shaking water, if you're not taking your bottle around and actually walking and living this life, you're never going to know her. You're never going to know Meek, and you're going to be at the atomic level, folks. Bye-bye. I do all this shit for everybody in the world to be able to look at and practice themselves. I don't do this shit to be some special dude out there healing people and walking around fucking talking to the tribes. It's novel. It's awesome. It's amazing. But you need to get out and do it too. We all need to be doing this. This is what we do. This is what we do as human beings. We heal. We heal plants, we heal animals, we heal each other, and we protect all life on Earth. It's that simple. Every few thousand years, we got to get together and go back down into Mama's womb and make extra shields. That's your big job description. The rest of the time, you healing and loving and dancing naked under the moonlight. That's our job. And we don't do it. Sounds a lot more fun than going 9 to 5. We all got to look out for each other instead of look and beat up each other. There is an abundance, at least there has been. And what do? They manufacture shortages to make things valuable. Look at De Beers, for example. Just the diamonds. Give me a fucking break. You can make diamonds with pure carbon rods in a microwave. Oh, they do that en masse for industrial diamond making for all kinds of different reasons. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Instant. Thousands of them. Litter the fucking pans. But they're valuable, huh? Because they're so rare. No. I think everybody knows that De Beers controls the flow of the diamonds because there's so many diamonds. They're not really worth anything. They're a fucking rock. They're carbonized crystal. Or crystallized carbon. It's what, jadeite? Get yourself a little bit of silver oxide. Throw it in a pit of pure silica calcium carbonate. Add a little mercury and shoot it with a magnetron. You got a beautiful jadeite, flawless fucking crystal head. Did we know that 5 years ago? No. Figured it out about 3 years ago. Everybody's still running around trying to figure out how they made them monolithic things. We know. Why doesn't everybody know? Is it because I'm the only one out here shaking water and out here screaming, hey, we found Atlantis? Everybody else sitting here watching the videos. You at least share them. Get out and find yourself in Atlantis. Because it's out there. We climbed a few mountains. I saw some boys up in Saskatchewan fucking finding the big old wall up there. Bunch of dolomites and shit. I was like, yeah, that's pretty neat. Wonder what's in that wall. The whole area up there, all the way around, is just peppered with stuff. And what What area have we been in since we realized what was going on and know how to spot these things? Isn't a shit ton of fucking relics. That might be under 3 to 5 foot of sediment, but they're there. They're there. They are there. Everybody's still walking around dumb, ignorant to the facts because nobody's sharing this information. Nobody with any amount of money is sharing it. Nobody's getting it on CNN. Oh, look what they found in Hastings. We figured out how to make this shit. Here, let's build our slabs, our houses on it, so we don't have to have electric generating plants anymore. It, tell me that's not good for humanity. We build our houses right on a slab that makes its own electric. Or we could actually tap into the ones that are already made. These mesas are still putting out energy. We don't have to be at each other's throats. We don't have to be in a constant state of fucking worry. You know what a CME's not going to do? It's not going to make that mesa stop producing electricity. I'll tell you that. That's that's reserved for the way we do it. The way we used to, and the way that's still sitting out there producing energy that we're not tapping into, obviously ain't going to lose its power because they're still measuring the power coming out of these fucking mesas at the University of Arizona. We're literally sitting here passively allowing this to continue. Why? I have 9,600 people on this channel that are subbed to here. On average, 300 people a day cycle through. Do the math. I've reached y'all that many in 5 years. Each and every one of you should have 9,600 fucking people that you've been talking to and sharing this information with. Do the math on that next 9,600. We wouldn't need the council. We wouldn't need CNN. We wouldn't need Fox. If everybody starts playing with your magnet, understanding it, and sharing it, get to it. Well, your sister might not understand the English language, and I've got a couple of videos on that in my older section over there, in the older videos that explain how hideous the English language is. It is one of the most vile things humanity has created. It's definitely spelling to put you to sleep. That's why you got to spell correctly. Each and every letter is a word. Each word is a sentence, and it says shit you don't know. But you got to spell it correctly. Every time you say fuck, it breaks a spell. I try to include it every time it comes out of my heart. I make sure it comes through my mouth. Fuck. See how it works? And it shocks people awake, doesn't it? Gets a reaction out of them, doesn't it? Because that spell you were fucking spelling put them asleep, and they've been asleep for so long. Then all of a sudden you come around, fuckity 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 fuck, and they can't sleep no more. Truth. English language is hideous. Check it out. I've got a few videos over there breaking it down letter for letter for you. Well, it's not such bad. It doesn't make you such a bad person. We are trained not to wake each other up. That is horrible. How do you want to cuss like that in public? Because I want everybody awake and looking. That's how. I'm not afraid to have people turn and look at me in shock. Fuck. I'm not afraid to have somebody tell me about my fucking self and my fucking mouth. Because I'll tell them about theirs right back. And their level of ignorance of the English language and how horribly they treat their family by talking so nicely. That's another one. Don't use God's word in vain or name in vain. You know, a God is a little man with big shoes. Fuck him. The creator of all made that little God, and he's about to set him down in some humility. I got a story to tell you. This one time, the Vatican killed everybody. And then they took this book, it's been around for centuries, and then they changed it. And then they killed everybody. And then they changed it again, and they killed everybody.
See the pattern?
Yeah, you see a pattern here?
Why are we trusting them?
It was 100 degrees here, big.
Why are we still trusting
Then they
them?
put this third guy in charge of your eternal soul. You don't have the wherewithal to handle your own eternal soul. You got to trust somebody you've never met and only read about. And you got to have faith in them, or your soul's going to hell, which is also a man-made construct that just came around in the last 800 years. Everything else past that was chambers after death. You got your sinners and your ones who have paid the price of their sin in life, the ones who haven't paid for their price in sins in life, and the only ones that I can tell are tormented are the ones that prolong human suffering when the suffering should have stopped long ago. That's literally the way they describe it in Sumer. I'm like, oh wow. Well, they've made society dependent instead of independently looking for the answers. They go to a church and they listen to a man that has read a book report for a long time, and he knows that book report. But that book report's really confusing when you've set it side by side to the fucking confounded moon and the truth about it. Isaiah 23:24. In the end of days, your moon will be confounded. Corresponding verse in the cuneiform. When the sister system nears, Earth's axis shifts, making the sky roll. Thus begins tribulations of Earth. And that is right in Zach Ascension's fucking work. We have read those words several times right here on this channel. They wanted your soul? Yeah, I'd be a little bit skeptical of them too. Really? What did you do with yours? Did you want mine so bad? Now, there are fucking people that are just so twisted and so in pain in their souls that they are just like that. They are just. I've been reckoning with one for a while myself. Look at Timmy, dude. That is some of the most instantaneously hateful shit. And if we're pointing out obvious stuff, really obvious stuff, and just the fact that it comes out of my mouth I think it closes him off. And I the longer it goes on and the more it goes on, I'm convinced he's sick. He's sick in the head. I mean, like he's got some kind of serious problem. And I'm not going to try and diagnose it. It's something's wrong with that boy. He thinks he's a prophet. He built his whole channel around that. I didn't even know this was going on until Patrick had pointed out the little scroll is a prophet, and I was like, and I went and looked it up. I was like, oh dear, because it's hard to believe somebody would be like that. Just I, some kind of sickness I'm dealing with. I you've been here long enough. You've seen people call me names like that. I I I, I uh-uh. I don't want that. I don't know anybody who would. Why would you want to be a prophet? That's usually dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
deadly, and wrong. He needs an exercise. He needs his water shook up. That's for sure. There's something wrong with the boy. He needs a little love in his heart, a little
Yeah,
understanding, a little bit of time out, a little bit of expanding his head and starting to look for some actual older text. Because basing your reality on a King James Bible, I got to tell you, man, that is just sad. That is sad to your intellectual abilities. Uh, it, you cannot hold that book up and tell me it's the Word of God. And if you do, there's something wrong with you. That is the upteenth version of that book. Each and every book version before that book says something different. And then the ones that all of those books were actually written from, yet again, a completely different story. The fallen angels are the Igigi, the ones that worked on Mars. They didn't fall from heaven. They came down from Mars and raided fucking Marduk Ra's fucking wedding party, stole the women, ran up to the fucking mountains and held them hostages, raped them, and made them pregnant. We read that story. Yeah, I'm not the one to judge when he's gone. Creator could touch his heart and make him see clearly. I've seen stranger things. And as long as he keeps pointing out my inadequacies and my explanations and my homework, I'm okay. I'll just broaden it up, cover all the bases, because he's showing me where I'm weak in my explanations if he can fucking do shit like that. So I got to go back and correct it. And it doesn't take me long because I'm not wrong. It is an all encompassing thing across the globe. He's just being a bitch. I'm like, okay, bitch, here you go. Here, look at this, and this then. And he gets shut the fuck up. Because it's a fact. What are you going to do? Sit there and act like an idiot? That whole blue thing, he's still on that. I don't know what he thinks makes eye blue. I'm not sure. He just knows it's not what I say it is. Look at
Look at this guy.
this guy over here. He's throwing a fit. But somebody, one of his subs, that I don't know that guy that said that about the fucking refracting light in the blue range. That was one of his subs. I don't think that guy's ever been on my page. I, and fucking Lee, go over there and look. He's accusing the guy of being me. Oh, jeez, dude. He's literally accusing that poor guy of being me. I don't know who the fuck that is. He's made a few comments on Lee's page. I can see that. Lee can't say that. See that? That's not me. He was arguing with Seamus the other day. He was arguing with my son the other day.
It doesn't say much about that.
No, he didn't say anything about that. He doesn't even know who Seamus is, man. I was over there. I was like, dude, what are you doing on Lee's page? He's like, I couldn't help it. He's a fucking idiot. This is my 21-year-old. But yeah, there's something wrong with him. He's in some kind of paranoid delusion and shit. And I don't know. I just keep hitting it with hard facts. I don't care. I don't care. It ain't no sweat off of my back. If he's going to fucking bring up a question that some idiot would fucking ask, then that's okay. Because I know there's a bunch of idiots out there. I'll cover that for them too. I'm not the one judging. It's the good hearts we're after. You don't have to be Einstein to figure this shit out. Oh yeah. I know a lot of people like that myself, Brenda. And that's again to the testament of how richly they have us divided. It's generationally for centuries. They write one version and they kill everybody. They write another version and kill everybody.
How dare you remember the last version?
I know, right? How dare you remember the last version? Well, they went after the Native American languages because they're not phonics. They're physics. It's a tone-based language. Literally, you can close your eyes and understand what they're telling you. I've found that. It doesn't translate to English well, but you get feelings they're trying to put out. I'm like, oh my God, that is so. So we got the spoken word. It's not phonics. I had given up on Seamus's mother understanding any of this. I mean, she would get heated when we'd even start talking about what we're doing. And that doesn't happen anymore, does it?
She hasn't really even called me in a while, but she's probably still on her grandpa.
Yeah. I'm just saying that stopped. She came to realize where Seamus is actually doing a lot better for himself than if he would have been in college. He's teaching professors. We've been to the universities teaching them what we've done discovered. I don't know what got to her, but one day she just flipped the switch, and was like, oh. So, I've seen stranger things, son. I've seen stranger things. You know, I wasn't working on her. I'd gonna give up. Something, I think, I don't know, something Seamus said. Oh,
Good.
we got company.
I bet you be good. I bet you be good. Stop.
Oh, amigo. Come stop. Hey, recording.
Stop. You.
Howdy. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
You have a good day?
It was alright until towards the end. Friends at home and I went to go buy some like weed in the south of town. On the south side of town, suckers just like jacked me from my stuff.
Well, why didn't you just come over here?
Because that's just south of town.
Hey!
What's up? And then
No.
and then they were just first they said, alright, I got some weed. Let's look at your stuff real quick. And then they looked at it real quick, and then whenever they said, hey, something like this is somebody else's necklace. It's like, oh shit, man, that's mine, man. Fucking my girlfriend gave that shit to me. You know, that white girl. She gave that shit to me, and this guy's jacked me, and then they jacked. And then they wouldn't let me grab the rest of my stuff, so I just had it out.
Need help?
I'm okay.
So I was happy the tribal secretary was in church today
Oh,
that
really?
you took me to.
Oh, really?
It's the lady who was standing up there talking.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah, that's her.
What's your name, Yvonne?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. She's the one that made me cry, dude. On Tuesday, I went up there and I thanked her for her due
Yeah,
diligence and stuff.
old. She looks old, but dang, she's from quiet as fuck about like 2008.
Yeah, she's a older lady.
Fuck, I still holler at her.
Yeah. She's
Yeah, but I did try to score some of this kind of weed though if you want to try it out.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna break it down.
I saw you guys got a vape shop.
No, those are like fucking like CBD or Delta 8.
Oh, they don't have a smoke shop here in town?
And they kind of do, but like his weed's bammer, like it's like homegrown, like it just dried out, lost its flavor, and it's
No, I mean like
potency.
a head shop. Sells pipes.
Oh yeah, kind of. Like it's got.
The vape shop sells pipes, don't they?
Yeah, you gotta tell them oil burners and that. They probably even buy them from you.
Oil burners? I ain't making no goddamn oil burners. I won't make oil burners.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Bubblers.
I make rigs, bubblers, and pipes.
What's rigs?
Rigs, the glass on glass things you smoke resin or the concentrates out of. That's a rig.
Because glass, like you smoke that.
With the glass on glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wax. Wax smoking stings. That
Yeah,
fancy
yeah.
little bubbler that I made there that broke.
Yeah, people buy those like shit easy. Like,
Well, I'm supposed to get oxygen tomorrow or Tuesday.
uh-huh.
I'll be making them. I'm gonna need to. I mean, if look, Bryce just called.
What do you say?
He said a lot. He's about to break out of the hospital.
Uncle Jim, I know.
We got a lot of work to do.
I'll tell.
Get down. Down.
I mean, she likes me in it.
He's going over things we need to do. Get together, and we've got a very short amount of time to do it. He wants underground bunkers and all kinds of shit going on.
That's
Of
what I'm
course.
working on. I mean, I'm glad he got to see things like me, but he's like more advanced and he has like the knowledge and resources and
Yeah.
outreach and connections and shit. And,
He said by the 28th, he wants me and him to have this whole fucking thing figured out and fucking set down in a plan to give to the fucking council. Okay.
how far do we need to go down? That's what I want to know.
I'm not convinced we do, but I'll help him plan for it.
Yeah, like fuck, we do like remember those freights, those freight containers.
Mm-hmm. Bury them.
Mm-hmm. At least 4 feet under. Might get new.
Yeah, well, when he gets here, I got a couple of ideas to throw by him. You're sitting on top of a big tunnel system, already made. We just got to find it.
The entrance is collapsed. I think I know where it's at. South of town.
Get the fuck off of me. You're just a puppy. God, she licked my eyeball.
Get down.
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 There's entrances.
No.
That means she loves you? Must seems like I have a good heart.
They're judges of that.
Dogs, yeah.
I told him, I said, I've been to 4 churches today, man. 3 of them were great. That Baptist church on the fucking main street, though, weird dude.
Bald guy?
I really didn't like his energy.
Surprised that gay guy has Ricardo energy.
I don't know what it was. It was not very good. I've never been talking to somebody about the situation and then just fucking I shut off halfway through the sentence, and he was standing there just cold blank. I'm looking at his eyes and I'm not seeing a spark. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing really life inside his eyes. They were those dead.
Like he's an alien or something.
Either that or just so dumb. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
He's inbred.
I didn't like it. What I was feeling coming out of him. And he stood there, and the last act of attrition was he took a drink off his energy drink. He was just standing there, big old fat boy, and he said, and he burped at me. And I was like, stop mid-sentence. I was like, have a good day, bro. Turn around and left.
That's some funny shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just done. I'm not going to waste any of my time here. I've already had a couple of good visits at that point, and I wasn't going to go making myself have a bad day just because of him. I felt the energy off of him already. He hadn't even said a word. I was like, have a good day. All right, hon. Get you some rest. Hopefully I'll bore you to death that you go to sleep and sleep soundly till morning. Love you too, Brenda.
Not bad, huh?
But yeah, that was her. That's your secretary, man. I really like that lady.
Yeah. Come on, they really like me too. Get a really pretty lady, huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, I gotta get used to change too. Even my friends changing, my habits changing, times changing.
By the end of the month, Bryce and I want to have everybody dancing naked in the moonlight, hooting and hollering and having a good time. Seriously.
Should be like helping each other.
We need to. We need to. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. He's like, man, we're on such short time. I'm like, why do you think I'm back here, dude? Fuck. I was here 2 years ago and warned you to not get your toe cut off. Look at you. Getting your fucking toe cut off, man. Get your ass out of here so we can heal and get these people dancing. He's like, fucking, we ain't got long, man. We need to get on it. I'm like, well, I can't do much. I said, what I'm doing right now, tomorrow I'm going to the Veterans Hall. I said, I've been to the churches. I'm talking to the people. And you know what? I'll be damned if by the time I get to the council, if the whole goddamn population of the city doesn't understand we're on their side and we got a fucking job to do. Because that's I came to help the people, not the council. If the council wants to fucking drag ass, I know who people are.
Sugar,
They're out here.
get down. Down, down. Get down.
That's funny shit. Man, how many times the elevator still gets up?
Oh, this is Tyson.
Alright.
He's actually Bryce's nephew. This Vigorous. He said, "Hi, new guy." Sorry I didn't introduce you. He took me to church today. We'd already been to 3. He come rolling up like fucking around 11. He was like, "Hey, dude, go to church." I was like, "Oh, there's one going on right now." And yeah, there were. So there were a couple of actually.
My white chick real quick.
He says, "Hi, Tyson." Hello, Tyson.
Alright. TC Berry, go Facebook.
Vigorous is one of our old school fucking healers over here. He's been with us for a while, shaking the water, helping his wife heal, healing himself, being a strong pillar to those who are around him. I'd say we've all grown quite a bit in this little adventure we've been on. And then there's Amy. Crashing out soon too. Will you get you some rest, Amy? I know it's probably late for y'all up on the East Coast.
See what how's that? That's the cop.
Yeah, ain't no cop.
That's ice dry.
Somebody fishtailing up there. Yeah, and fucking carry your fucking car up too.
Shit, I-7 Impala used to go over that shit easy.
With all them ruts and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, you're killing your suspension. It may be good for a minute.
I know Ford Fusion. I fucking shit. I used to glide over like when it's snow time. Just go over the ice easy, like drifted.
Dude, I am sticky. So the lady who was mad at me the first night we were here decided she ain't mad at me no more. She said she was sorry. She was a little lit the other night. I was talking to her over here to neighbors the other day. No, she actually apologized. I was like, "It's okay." I said, "We all get a little tipsy every now and then."
Yeah, I got drunk and it got too hot and I left my clothes somewhere like by the propane tank and he really helped themselves out. He took all the thing.
The fuck, you still left them here, dude?
I know. I thought I was gonna go do laundry.
I ain't gonna do
I
none of
stick
the
on all
shit.
my stink shit though.
Mhm.
And I recognize my gear anyways.
Well, hi there. How are you doing there, Ashford? It's a beautiful Sunday. Evening out here. I hope you had a good day. Fun day Sunday anyway. Whew.
So you get ripped off in the back, but I probably like see who's like reward somebody that has like good heart intentions or like fucking someone happy to help somebody out. Supposed to wish that instead.
Yes, sir. It's 100 degrees here today. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow.
Angry, active, or fucking like shit, man. Fucking just find
The humidity adds to the fun of it. Well, do you know who got your clothes?
Allies or relatives. Not
Good.
living like my old ways. So.
Good, Michael.
I'm not fucking part about fucking maybe 4 years, 7 years ago. I put the motherfucker's cat back. She niggas standing this for $20. Just cause they like just pissing me off. I thought I was cool as shit.
Grade you. Oh, you want it. There you go. Yeah, I ain't even going up there till fucking Tuesday looking for the oxygen. I'll bet you it comes in on Monday. Bet you it comes in on Monday.
See, that's what fucking took my mom out. Nobody fucking even tried to lift her up or help her turn over when she's coughing.
Tyson.
Yes, sir. It is. Well, you know, it's the year. Fire's going to be worse than it was last year, right? It's going to be terrible this year.
It's been years so far. And fucking since
I think the plasma's fixing to roll in on us here in the later summer.
It's gonna look real weird.
I'm sure it's not gonna get any better. So, tear shit up.
And that fucking field line in front of us is like
What's that like?
screaming, I'm not wrong.
I'll be fucking straight.
Because that's the mechanics of what's going to cause it.
That's my way about it.
Planetary braking or magnetic braking on a planetary scale is just insane. We're going to throw sparks and scream like a trumpet in the sky.
Yeah, supposedly like I shoot blue light bulb.
Fuck, Arizona and California, or Colorado, California, all the west is already burning and it's working this way. Mama showed me fire in these fields, bro, 2 days ago. I was sitting here having the thought about how the council's worried about their fields and their cows instead of their people, and Mama says, no, that's going to go away. I was like, oh.
Daytime, I've been trying to get my life straight, but nighttime, I'll help increase the crime rate.
I've been wondering how far east I'm going to get before they do these things. I think this is about as far east as we get.
Take it to the east side.
Before they start dropping nukes. And she keeps telling me, don't worry, I'm blowing the wind from the east. So apparently there's a target out west of me
Yeah.
that I don't know of.
I still can't mess with me. Trying to test it.
Hi, kid.
Yeah.
This guy sat in the hot truck all day watching the dogs while I walked around talking to preachers. I'm going to send him in next time. Fuck's sake, dude.
Not as technical
And
as you.
I was bumping Mystical Shake That Ass with a bunch of church people.
Hmm?
I was
You're
bumping
definitely better
Mystical
at
with
that.
Shake That Ass. It's an old school song. A bunch of church people.
Good. Yeah, well, I left you at church. I'd imagined you was probably about where you was half the day with church people.
You're a lot better at the technical aspect than I am. You're better for
Well,
churches and stuff like that.
I was
I took all
trained in
different
that.
churches.
I'm far more
After I got that one,
technical.
went to the other.
Hmm?
But
Yeah.
I
I
understand.
took all other churches.
Well, when we went by the other one, they had closed already. So I missed them.
Yeah, they closed at 12.
Yeah, it's all right. They're open on Friday for some kind of shit, though,
Oh, at
in the
6, yeah.
evening. See? Preacher will be there.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I'll be there 5:30. Definitely clean the fucking slate. Well, that frequency's going to do that pretty good. Mom's fixing to shake some motherfuckers up and show them what is valuable. Hmm?
There's some. Got bizarre, acting ill, drugs kill. Yeah, right. Big jump for real. Since you might be dirty, girl, you won't know you want me in your world.
You young kids, man.
It doesn't say that.
I ain't torquing on bongs
like
like
12 when I had
I
that
used to. He's back there just working that bong. I'm like, God, that would kill me.
D12
So fuck, kid. Try to kill somebody over there.
I think that's when Jay and Silent Bob came out too. I was like 2002.
You didn't even cough.
Well, I cough just sitting here. I've got silica lung. I got.
Jay and Silent Bob, The Wash, and Rush
I
Hour 2.
helped you in that hole, but I
Scary
didn't
Movie
get
2.
nearly as
Those are my
much in
favorite
my
movies.
lungs than you did.
I know.
I can
Last
feel a
memories I
little,
had with,
but no,
yeah, you
I don't
took
have
that
nearly as much as you
knocked
do.
me
You
to Area
almost worked in
51.
there day in, day out.
Send it to
Get
X-Men.
down. Back it off. Sugar. Sit.
Well, I signed the papers in. I can't talk about it, but that's
Sit.
I won't sign such a
You know
paper.
what I'm saying. Sit. Sit.
Such a thing.
Sit your butt.
Oh, I wrote Mickey Mouse instead of my name.
Ah. Sit. Be good girl.
She likes stealing kisses.
Oh, that's why she stole my
Oh.
stuff. And
Ah.
asked me to
No.
just,
Not that chair.
me
No.
and,
Move.
just-
Sit. Sit.
I thought I know
Sit.
this is gross. Just sit.
Kid.
False claimers.
Sit.
Check that ass. That's weird. Call for eyelids. That's how I go to church. So I get forgiveness.
There will be no eyelid cutting tonight. Dude, you might find your tongue cut. Get the fuck off of me. Come on. Thank you. Constant.
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you.
No, that wouldn't even been so bad. No, she's just sitting there licking me. I'm like, stop it.
I'm talking about
How many times I gotta tell you to stop, dog?
You're fucking crazy.
Rip your tongue.
Look at you. You're too
Just grab hold of it.
You're far too excited. Kiss you. Just a puppy.
It smells like up dog.
She don't like it when you do that.
Yeah.
Just grab her tongue.
She said,
You gonna
"What's
rip
up,
your
dog?"
tongue?
You want to give all
Just hold it.
Oh, someone said thunder dog? Yeah, I thought they said thunder dog.
You touch her
Thunder dog.
little black spot over there on her tongue.
Oh,
And then she's not. I don't like somebody having their finger on my tongue either, but I'm just saying. She hates that shit. But I hate it when she sits there and licks me. I'm like, come on, quit licking me. I'm all wet. Nasty dog breath and shit.
You're allergic to her.
So yeah, I grab hold of her little tongue. She hates
You
it.
ever hear Merry Christmas by Eazy-E?
I don't believe so.
Really, it's a cool song.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I may have. I look for
He's
sleazy, ugly songs sometimes.
Here's a story about Easy.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Story about Easy.
Jingle fucking bells.
Sipping whiskey and gin since the age of 3. It's a bad mother.
Merry Christmas to you and me.
Because like this year around, like to us natives, it's like it's our New Year too. It's like Christmas and New Year to us too. In the summertime.
There you go, drive her nuts.
And the months are off.
Touch your tongue. See how you are?
She was just kissing so much she wasn't even breathing.
Yeah.
She's like, God, you're that, you want to kiss that badly.
Yeah, because I'm from East Oakland.
Her was suffocating herself in kisses.
Up there by the bay.
Yeah,
Calm down.
Spicewood.
Yeah, that's where East Oakland is. I've never liked Oakland much.
Fillmore. There's a bunch of black people.
It's more than that, dude. Fucking,
Mexicans.
dude, I'd hang out in Compton. Give a fuck about any Mexican or black people. I've never liked.
Cali Park Gangster Crew.
I've never liked fucking Oakland. I think it's because they was the original home of the Raiders.
Compton Watts, Franklin Creek.
It's almost like they're so violent up there because they're trying to be SoCal in NorCal. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know. I've never even liked driving through Oakland.
East Side, South.
It's got a real fucking crazy energy there. All right, bud. I got gas.
Some lanes. Yeah, I forgot. I got a homeboy. He's equipped from Kenya too. So like I was checking it out. And homeboy's like 16.
All right.
OKC.
Running a couple hours, battery's going there. Need that refrigerator. Oh, yeah, it was pretty dead battery. That just lit up, huh? Hey, throw us on electric. Yeah, save us gas. Our little propane place opens up tomorrow. We made it through the weekend. We did good. Well, the fucking refrigerator eats up about that much propane constantly. So, yeah. Thank you.
Little, but
Yeah, I got powers up about weekends.
Yeah, it adds up. Hmm? It's like homeboy in the war story today. Bullets flying around him. He got a fucking bullet hole in his fucking pants and shit.
I believe that shit. That shit happened.
Well, you know what I think happened? I think Creator strengthened up his magnet, and they just deflected all them fucking bullets, man. He was supposed to be here. If he had tracers going on either side, there was fucking 4 rounds between each tracer. Homie was either a bad shot or fucking those bullets got deflected by his magnet.
I gave all my shots away because I knew that fucker would next shot.
And then he's talking about jumping 20 feet with a fucking soldier in his hands. In the same moment, I'm all like, well, you know, it sounds like Creator made him bounce, boy. Because if you're supposed to be here, Creator controls every atom, man. And he can juice up your frequency really quick, instantaneously. If you boop, and they tried to kill me. They ran me over with this big ass fucking truck, and fucking the people who was driving the truck are missing, the people who owned the truck are missing. But it showed up 3 days after it was bought in Pueblo. It was bought in Texas, and it showed up in Pueblo running me through. The only thing left in my truck was a little bubble around me, dude. Everything was crushed and bit in half. Except for me. Creator did that. Just powered up that magnet. Put a shield around you. If they want you here, you're going to be here. Somebody just put a gun right to your head and pull the trigger and it ain't going to go off or something. You know what we're promised is not a hair on our head going to be harmed if we're in the right frequency with the Creator. And it makes sense as to why not. I've actually lived through a few instances where I can point to that actually coming into effect. I'll testify for it. My life shouldn't be here. How many times? And they've been trying to kill me. My mom tried to kill me twice. Once with my dad.
That crash we had.
Well, I'm just saying, it started awful fucking early. I think it was like 6. For fuck's sake.
I started cleaning my shit.
Not to mention all the shit we come across.
Alright, started doing that.
Well, we went on a canoe trip, and fucking next thing I know, I'm over in the fucking water, and I've got his hand holding me down, and he says he keeps coming up. And then these people coming around fucking pulled me out of the water. I have that memory. I don't remember going in the ice, but I remember the aftermath. Well, my daughter told me the rest of that story. I was like, Jesus, that's... Hey! Yeah. My mom's sitting around bragging to my daughter about how she tried to kill me. It is fucking crazy.
I try not to tell people that, like, I have enemies, like, tell, like, I have, like, things with strings on me, because, like, you're trying to smell, and my background, like, sometimes, like, she bounces off on me, straight back to me.
Yeah, it's just a lot more easy if you just let it happen.
Yeah, I should, I got to
If you're walking in the right frequency, you're going to be okay. Creator wants you around, you're going to be there. And he guaranteed that in your magnet, in your actual creation. Makes sense to me. I was like, damn. Especially now if I got a magnet. That's just the only... I'm pretty sure I know how I survived this long. And it wasn't anything I did. Probably you too, Vigorous. Every one of us. I can only imagine. Life's crazy, man. Everybody had their close call to death, but we're still here. Creator wants you here. Obviously. I'm Cap Obvious.
Yeah, I'm TC to Cap Do Rap.
Shit. You too, Chico. Cause you the man, baby. Look at you. All you want in the world's a lap and a butt rub. Chico don't ask for much. We should be really happy. We have to be happy right now. That's the right frequency, bro. Look at the energy mom's putting off. That's dancing music. Chico says he can't argue with it. It's dance. You're too old, man. Chico, look at it. You can't even scratch your ear properly. You brush his teeth today? Good boy. Chico's teeth are about 115 years old in dog age. he's lost with you. His mouth looks about like mine does. I know if I go a day without brushing my teeth, I'm in pain. Yeah, keep them motherfuckers clean. Hi again, how are you? I see you're happy. I'm gonna touch your tongue again. Fucking touch your tongue. Why do you think you gotta give everybody kisses? You don't think you see you sitting there? Huh? I see you sitting there. Look at you.
You're like one of her kids, isn't it?
Yeah, that's up. Well, yeah, they are.
She's older than us.
They teach us unconditional love, too. Look at her. She still loves us.
It's like, I'm like, spreading sense like I'm a happy woman person.
She wants to let you know you ain't alone. She loves you. Get down! Put your 3-foot tongue back in your mouth. Sit. She likes you, man. I like that. She liked Jamie too, like that. She used to jump up on his back, just kiss him around his face and his ears. I'm like, sugar! She's a good judge of character. What is it? What? Why? Why are you kissing me so much? What? I'm touching your tongue. I'm touching it. Yeah, I know. She wants to play it out. Okay. You're a little baby girl.
Yeah, bro.
She's getting love. What are you doing? She was appropriating my ass. What she was doing. There we go. You got the flag ring over there. See my flag? I'm in the family. POWMIA, baby. That's what he was, Bryce was saying too. I told him, my flag's flying over here. I said, Mama told me to go down here to the veterans. He's like, I like you veterans. Oh, the older guys, man. I was like, so I'm hoping to run into somebody older than me. I'd like that. I'm gonna go down to the Veterans Hall, hang out with the vets. Let's talk about what's up.
One of the that's six. That's gonna do like.
Hmm?
Not.
Need some heat. Well, my main purpose is to come here and show your council what we've learned and how to heal this. You guys have lost enough people. Let's stop this. And the best part of it is the spiritual healing. It's fucking quick. And it's the only thing I am aware of that can even remotely fix this. There's regimens to get your blood clots out, but the nerve damage is done. They got doctors that are specializing in this shit now. And then they still got doctors like the ones Bryce been fighting with for 3 years that thinks he's crazy. I'm like, wow. Yeah, to the point that they just cut a fucking toe off. And they can't figure out what's wrong with him. He's been telling them what's wrong with him for 3 fucking years. And finding a doctor is crazy, dude. I was like, dude, just get here, get yourself some fucking meds, and you fucking start shaking water, man. You bring the creator down here. Shake everybody up. Heal them. You're just waiting for the opportunity. I'm not really convinced we need to be hands-on. Mama's a good conduit. Bryce says his other feet are getting better, and I've just been shaking for days on that. Sending them good energy. I know you guys have too. Keep up the trend. It's probably not just hitting him. Make your dice roll. This isn't a one-man circus. Billions of us here with a magnet force, and together we can make amazing shit happen. Where one of us can do some pretty cool shit, we together can make amazing shit happen. Just gotta put it in our hearts and let the Creator flow through you and heal somebody. That's just the beginning, right? Even in the cuneiform where they say they're terrified of us, our language, they can speak with the animals and the plants and the whole earth, including the planet. That is our old language, the language of the heart. It's unspoken. Although some of these native tribes I'm running into started finding a way to get them off the wall and use them in your language, and I'm telling you that's why they killed out the language. Because I think we're well aware everybody could have died, but they didn't do that. They attacked the culture and the language because that's what they're afraid of. Us being like that. I discovered when Jamie was talking to me that I could loosely translate half of what he was saying just by closing my eyes and feeling it. not listening with my ears. That would fuck me up. If I was trying to discern the words he was saying for me to repeat them, it would mess up everything. So I just quietly listen, and you could get the feeling of what they're trying to convey, at least half of it. And it's not really, it's a loose translation kind of thing. It's, it blew my mind, and definitely they took it off the walls and put it into frequency and made a language. It's not phonics, it's physics. And it's actually a completely different classification language if you look it up. Jamie, and I, because I told him what I was experiencing, and we started, we were on that. A couple of years we've been talking, so we was talking about that, and I was like, wow, dude. And he would talk, and I'd try to just be quiet and listen, and I could understand the feelings he was trying to purvey most of the time, without listening to the actual words. It was really wild. So yeah, I've started realizing a lot about the spoken word. I've been looking into that, and their language here is a root language out of physics also, and but it's from a different origin, but it's the same. Exactly. They arrived here in a mist. They're one of the 6 tribes that we've spoken to that came here out of a love circle. And that, I think, 20-some, I forget, I'd have to look at the blueprints again. But off top of your head, there's like 5 people on each post to the teepee, and that's their map home. And the star maps and all that stuff. It's just like the Anuagi. They're the first ones I met. Of course, Michael, he told me how their tribe got here. And then he said, the Sioux say they got here too like that. And we think they came from this planet. And he came from a different planet. And the Anuagi tribe out in Missouri. But they've, just like the Hopi, been around the world. And, that's the guy that latched on to me before I ever read that hieroglyph. And the day after I read that hieroglyph, he calls me up and says, dude, I knew it was you when you were talking about the moon. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What do you mean you knew it was me? I am me. Jackass. Fucking people. I had never heard of any of that shit. But that was my first experience with any of it. And then come find out the other, there's Derek Gross, motherfucking billionaire over there doing the same thing, following me around. I didn't figure that one out for a while either. But he didn't tell me. I had to figure that out just because he was a vile bitch. He still is. You're a nasty dude. Fucking Mr. Rose. You need to calm yourself down. Be a good person, Derek. You got a big following, man. You can do some good in the world, People coming to me telling me that people are fucking committing suicide because of the shit you're telling them. Bro, stop. You fucking cultists. You're crazy. These people got billions of dollars. Don't you think they could find something better than they do than sit around and fuck with people's lives? That's fucked up, dude. Jeez. That doesn't even make sense. Why are you fucking with people if you got billions of dollars? Go have a good day. It doesn't even add up. There's no math for that. In my world, how can people support that? I don't know. Why do we literally live in idiocracy. They gonna start pouring Gatorade on the fields now. Real soon.
Go electrolytes.
The electrolytes.
You know, you got electrolyte?
Paid for by Carl's Jr. Oh, look, we got a pro wrestler for a fucking president. Reality TV shows. It's fucking idiocracy and fucking carnate. It's crazy. You know, so many people don't even realize he's just a Hollywood TV host. He always has been. That's his big claim to fame. Mr. Hollywood. Holy shit, how you doing, man? Welcome to Costco. I know. That's where we live, man. Tell me it ain't. How are you, dude? It's been hot here. 100 degrees today. The wind's blowing from the southeast for the last 3 days. Real weird. Hasn't changed much. Kind of hesitate. I went to church today like 4 times. Had a good day. I'm glad you did. I was wondering how you were doing. It's the only way I can get a hold of y'all, hoping you got that magic tablet. Ain't got no phone. Glad to see you. We're still at Lakota. My boy Bryce had his toe cut off and was fighting with the doctor. And we've been putting some healing vibes out, and he says his toes are feeling better, and he's about ready to break out of the hospital. The doctor, after 3 years of fighting with him, finally had to cut his toe off and realized that he probably doesn't know what's going on. Assaulted somebody else, and now we're doing a different avenue towards what Bryce has been telling him for 3 years. It's crazy. He's got a hell of a lawsuit. But, you know, I was sitting around yesterday, got aggravated, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I saw the flag grow up, and I was like, well, that's my flag over there. I'm going to go hit the Veterans Hall and the churches. So I saw like 4 churches today. It was fun. But yeah, we got up to 100. I spent till about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in a fucking air-conditioned church, though. It was nice. It wasn't really a church. It was like a meeting hall, right? There was, what was that where you took me? Is that like a bingo hall? Or?
No, that's the capital.
Huh?
That's the capital of the state.
That's the capital? Well, we were in a big building downtown. When I first saw it this morning, when I walked by it, I was thinking that might be a saloon or the bingo hall or something. It was across from like the laundry, right? We got a big cool bell out front. It hasn't been as humid. It's starting to dry out. And I think that trend's going to continue. The winds are going to continue. It's, you know what time it is, baby. The USDA said that I wasn't wrong about that wheat either. That shit was peaking. Said they're getting per acre like squat. So yeah, a lot of it's still sitting out there. They're planting corn. I don't see any of it knee high. None of it. Knee high by 4th of July is the rule, boo. That's I you know, every year it's been worse and worse and worse. And I said, this is the one. This is the one the fields burn. This is one. This is it. I mean, this is it. It's 15, 16. If it doesn't happen, I give up. We need to fucking get together. But fucking, yeah, this is a year of fire, man. Every year is going to be worse and worse, and it just has been. The sun is up so early, and it didn't set till 10. It's up at like 4. The sky's all green and weird looking. Beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. I can't sleep once it starts. This is something I've never seen before in my life. Anything like this. I'm just since we got here. It's been, and I know it's like that down there in Arizona. Mikey be telling me when he was out there, Cali out there in Needles, driving people around early in the morning. He was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I know, I know, Mike. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I ain't never seen no fucking sunrise at 3:45 in the fucking morning, man. Ever. Sunrise is supposed to be around 6 around here. We're getting pretty bright greenish about 4 o'clock. And I'm looking for the sun. It ain't visible till about 6, but I mean, like, it's bright. You can walk around outside at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Birds are cheeping. Get 3, 4. It's not right, man. But people are sleeping, you know, at that time in the morning. I just happen to be, you know, one of those guys that goes to bed at 10. I start waking up when it starts getting light, and that light wakes me up. That, and they start beating drums around here around midnight. You would go nuts. Woo! I ain't kidding either. It's the air siren goes off at 10:02, and the drums start about midnight. It's a different vibe around here than the Second Mesa, brother. I said the Hopi generated pretty quiet people. I said, it's even rude to be making noise in the winter. I said, yeah, I don't even like running my generator up there. And then we get here. I'm like, oh boy, these guys know how to have a good time. And they like to start at midnight. I said we all should be dancing naked in the fucking moonlight, baby. Nice, Jamie. Nice. That's good. We need to be dancing in the moonlight. Look at the energy Mama's putting off. I was just saying this dancing music, man. She got the vibe going on. She's excited. We should be. We're going home. And when we get there, things are going to be different. In a much better way. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted the whole bag. Here you go. still planning on taking over the world?
Yes.
I thought that's what you was doing. We got plans over here. I'm gonna back these boys up. We're taking over the world. It's just gonna be peace and love, baby. I ain't sure Bryce gonna be dancing anytime soon with his toe lopped off, but we're gonna try to take some of that pain with the creator's energy and relieve him, see if we can't get him dancing again.
We gotta start. I gotta go to the Southwest next year.
Jamie, I was here May 22nd, 2024, told these folks exactly this scenario was going to happen. And exactly this scenario is happening, and their elder wisdom holders just called me today. I mean, seriously, we're fixing to take over the world, baby, and it's all love.
I'm like that guy with brothers.
I don't expect it to happen tomorrow, but he seems to have a plan by the 28th. We'll be able to do some. I'm gonna find out soon. He's coming to work with me close. He's getting out of the hospital. He said, I'm gonna break out of here. Fuck this shit. It's taking too long and my toes are getting better anyway. So I'm convinced we ain't gotta be over you to shake your water. Mama can transmit all that. She's great for a conduit. Instantaneous at a distance. Creator can heal anything he wants, as long as you're willing. Being the difference is in our hands. It always has been. We're supposed to have a house in her womb. We're not allowed in there because we're so hateful to each other. We can't be trusted around our mother's life force if we can't be trusted around our worst enemy. It's not ours to hate and judge. Sometimes it's a hard thing to let go of. I know. I gotta tell you, I've been struggling with my adopted parents in my heart. Fresh wounds keep opening. I mean, I'm still dealing. 2-3 weeks ago, my daughter tells me about how my mom tried to kill me. In a very vivid memory of mine, I just don't remember going in the water part. I don't remember getting under the ice lake. I don't remember how I got under the ice. I don't know how that happened. I just remember the aftermath. But she tells me. So this is a lady that I've actively hated for decades. And I've let go of that hate. I do find joy that she's giving her karma, and I wonder how much of that's actually hate that I haven't let go of. Because I should feel sorry for her. Oh, see, that gave me shivers, because I know I should. In my heart, I know I should. I can't find it yet, but I don't hate her. I'm just kind of satisfied that she's can't do anybody any more harm. I'm okay with that. I'm at that stage. whatever that is. the whole childhood shit, even though I just found out about it a couple weeks ago, it is what it is. I found out my mom actually tried to kill me. It confirmed for me the other one that I remembered very vividly, them trying to kill me, and it was actually him that was holding me under the water, not her. He was reporting back to her though that I kept trying to come up out of the water. You know, that I don't feel any malice about that. That was fucking 50 years ago. That's 50 years ago. I'm not holding the hate that long. Is what I'm saying. It's not even affecting me like that. Like if I found out someone that tried to kill, you know, like run me over with a truck, I'm kind of upset about that one. That happened within the last 10 years, right? It was our government. But that pisses me off more than the fact that my mom's out there bragging about throwing me under the fucking ice. I'm looking at that as an adult being like, what the fuck? Jeez. It makes me laugh. I'm like, what the fuck was that crazy bitch doing? What the fuck was she thinking? Is all I could think. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't even kill a fucking 7-year-old? Jeez. What's up, Judy? How you doing?
Just bragging about it.
I'm doing good. I know. She's bragging about it to my daughter, my own daughter. You are a fucking psychotic hose beast. Oh my god. I don't know if I can feel sorry for her, but I mean she is a comedy relief at this point in time. It's like Jesus, dude. Kind of like how I feel about Lee. I really don't hate him. I have good hopes for him to someday be better, but I know she's already past that. She's done. She is done. Did it right to the grave, bro. And she's eating karma right now. I don't even know how to look at that. You know what I mean? I know it ain't hate. But I don't feel sorry for her. She's still wicked. I just hope one day, but I mean, she's already in a home now. She is full on dementia, and I don't see much redemption in her days. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't fucking condemning her. I ain't cursing her. I'm just saying I don't see it. I've known the woman 57 years. But this is new territory, so I'm, you know, wrestling with it. I love Wayne's World. That was a good one. It's like, hi, little girl. You want some pipe? Is that it? You want something that's sparky pipe? No? No? That's not what you want? Because that's all I got in my hand. She's all here. So, yeah. Exactly. Fucking hey, dude. I love it that you get all my references. It's like a rose beast. She is. She's a fucking shitbird, dude. The fucking and I ain't judging. I'm just saying that's her character. That's her main character trait. she's just like always been special.
Actually, I was.
That's why I want to go back here and get my granddaughter. Although I keep saying I don't think I'm going to make the East Coast this trip.
It's all fucking.
As long as Mama keeps them winds blowing from the east, I can't head that way.
Sugar,
Right.
get down.
You know me. I got rules I gotta follow. I got rules I gotta follow, Jamie.
Sugar.
Give me a little bit there. Yeah. You just gotta hope for the best for him. Crater's amazing. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to float and fly. But it ain't gonna be before somebody else walks on that water. I'm waiting on my boy dumbest guy in the room to break bad on it. Maybe Tyson. I'm gonna get one of you motherfuckers walking on water, and then I'm gonna be able to fly. Cause you know, it's that Jeebus guy I don't want to be. I'll be Aladdin all day. Yeah, it's fun. Ooh, riding that magic carpet, baby. Rubbing genie bottles. There's a lot of different traditions. They're still trying to figure out the levitation they had in India when the English came through. They know the gurus were levitating. They got hung at the fucking stake and burned at the cross on them for being witches. I have found myself 6 inches off the floor in an elated manner. And it freaked me out. I've never done it since. I was sitting down. I wasn't standing up. I wasn't walking under the water. I was just about 6 inches off the ground. Shocked me right back under the ground. Scared me. I wasn't ready for it. That was way early into this. Your mama was talking to me. I was freaking out. I just found myself 6 inches off the ground and felt the impact coming back down. Quite telling. I didn't understand why at that point. I was, in the time, I still wasn't sure if I had been possessed or not. I think Creator had tapped my back at that point. Mama was tapping me up, and I just got all floaty. It was a good feel. I don't even remember what was going through my head except for what was being shown to me and shit. It was, I think session 2 or 3. It was right there early when I was first really delving into the communication part of it. And guess I opened up a really good portal because I was getting tickled from both ends. And really excited. I remember the feeling I was having because of the information. I was having so much confirmation. You know how I get giddy. So I was like that on steroids because it was just me, mom, and creator in my fucking basement. And never duplicated that. I haven't tried. I have no doubt. You have a magnet and you can repel just like any other magnet. You're heavy enough to fucking bind yourself to her. You can definitely release the bind. Just be careful. That shit's pretty fast, reactive. It has everything to do with the emotions. Tuning in that magnet. Yeah, and the creator, mama, you know I didn't get all that energy from me. I don't think I did. I don't know. I only did it once. It freaked me out. I slammed my butt on the ground. I don't even know how long I was up there. It was only like 6 inches. But I mean, once I realized I was not sitting on the ground, again, it kind of sobered me up real quick. I hit the ground. And I've never tried to duplicate that. I don't even sit like that a lot. It might have something to do with the way I was sitting. I have no idea. But I know it has everything to do with your energy and your emotions, because I was flowing. And then it hiccuped because I realized what was going on. Stopped instantly. Just kind of sat there and I was like, whoa. Whoa. That was too much. Crazy right there. I wrestled with it for a couple of days. Fucking magnet. Hey, these kind of things make you start realizing what a real magnet you are. I mean, it makes sense we should be able to levitate. It makes perfect sense we should be able to. Magnets levitate. You're a magnet. You just gotta do it. A couple years ago, I guess about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I didn't know I could shake water. And about 3 years ago, I was teaching people how to shake water. I didn't know. I didn't know the creator could take energy and throw the pain to mama and bring up the light. It comes from practice. You can't sit around and watch me do it. You got to do it yourself. Because that frequency's coming, and I don't want to be the only one standing here. And that's the kind of thing that happens. If everybody would take this as entertainment, please don't. Please take out your own bottle of water and shake it and start taking and giving the pain to mother and drawing in the light from her and thanking the creator for being able to do that as a magnet, and then the creator's going to help you, and then give them the bottle and show them how to shake the water. Once you start doing it, You don't need me. We have a mother and a father that speak directly in your heart, and that's what I want for you. Because I don't want you to listen to me. I don't know as good as they do. The Creator's in your heart. The Mother's in your heart. You're their child. I'm their child. I'm just, I guess, an older child to some of you. Some of you I'm younger. If you want to listen to the mom and dad, put it in your hands. Get to know them. Get to know yourself. That's what we're supposed to do right now. Remain calm and do that. Embrace what you are. That's what that means. And when I say that, I mean, like, really, embrace what you are, and you have to. When the chord's struck, if you're not in the right frequency, we won't know you anymore. And I really want to. You need to work on that, please, and help others. It's very simple. It's our design. It's not something that's set for special people. It's our birthright. It's our design. Your Creator made you for a purpose. He didn't make trash.
When they do that, learn how to let go and forgive and be a good man and Christian and citizen. That's not an issue. Learn the shit out of it. That's because it's self-love. It's all small.
And Judy, we need to get to where that doesn't freak out either one of us. It's common. It's how we travel. Aladdin traveled that way. There are legends of that. Aladdin's a story about it. You know what they say. But it makes perfect sense. We have a magic carpet, magnet carpet. I figure it's probably the way we fold our legs because our feet field is a lot stronger than our hand field. And magnets repel. We're a walking, talking hallback on both ends. You can focus your field. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we need to get to the point that it's common. Because then we're doing something. Then we're doing something. And it's more than possible. It's required. Magnets repel. You're a magnet. And I know it can be done. It's just a matter of doing it. Yeah, they do. They never touch the track. Yes, sir. Magnets are awesome. So you say you're awesome. We're just told we're not. We don't actually need all the stuff we're tied to, all the tools and devices we use. We've got a magnet in our chest in touch with every atom in existence. What can we not form out of thought? We need to get together and do that. first thing we need to form is another shield for Earth. And doing the math, well, we got 500 people to make one Earth shield. We got billions of motherfuckers. Let's get started, baby. See how that works? Exponential growth. Used as gears. Nice. Nice. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, supernatural. See, it's just natural. You can look at it super because you're super amazing, but you can do all that. All these things that they've put, compartmentalized, the floaters, the people that do amazing things, and the people that heal, the people that fucking can set things on fire with their chi, you know. Dude, it's not, they're not special. They've just figured out how to do one aspect of what we can do with our magnet. You can induce heat, absolutely. We've seen that. You can induce energy. You've seen that, right? Induction heating. Dude, it's fucking perfect. You're a magnet. Heat that shit. Yeah, you can start a fire with your own energy. You bet. I don't know how. Homeboy over there in Asia does. Those motherfuckers good at it. I've seen a couple people that do that. It's not.
Inspires the others, so you gotta get raged up, you gotta get hyped up.
See?
Like, staying calm and keeping.
Yeah, you gotta exactly remain calm the whole time.
Mental focus, so you get that shit going. It's like doing jumping jacks and shit. It's like exercise your mind and your body.
And focus.
Focus out. Like a laser light or light electricity.
I've seen these fuckers just go, oh, like this, and they'll form a hall back with their hands. Watch them do it. They'll form that hall back like this and bend their field, and all of a sudden, poof, shit catches on fire. I'm like, yeah, that's induction heat.
Like Google or Siri or Alexa, I just feel hot push out like this.
Well, I was fucking blown fan after fan in my little laptops. That's why I don't use them anymore. I get it going like that, and you can actually hear the damn fan interacting with me. I've still got 2 brand new fans with my laptop just because I have blown out that many. And they're gone in like 3 days. I started buying extras.
That's why I need to buy duster.
Nah, it's my field. I'd start fucking around with it, and you can actually.
On some like bars. When I was by myself, I saw it happen for a week. And when I'm just gonna go put some of this.
You really mess up electronics. It got to the point I just ordered a whole bunch of them because I had gone through like 3 in a month. What the fuck? I keep changing this thing. Nice. I like dominoes. I watched a guy make metal glass, bounce ball bearings off of it, like rubber. I thought that was cool. He had an argon forge. It's crazy. Working with barium and shit. Plasma forge with a plasma cutter tip.
Patrolling the streets at night. The bars and some ladies are Bobby Brown.
Go ahead. I'm gonna try this as a tobacco. Sparky. Pipe just got cleaned out. I'm liking the breeze. If the wind wasn't blowing, I'd be complaining. It's like, what time is it? It's kind of late in the evening and I'm still feeling sticky from the humidity. I'm gonna have to boil down with a cold shower tomorrow.
Hey, you got the veterans place. I gave you number that guy and I can get that thing.
I'm going over to the veterans place tomorrow.
Yeah. See where it's at.
Oh, well.
That's my empire.
Yeah, I was looking over there today. There wasn't anything going on. The last activity they had was October. Oh my God. It's almost 11:30. I can't believe I'm still awake. I'm sitting around much like that right now. I look like a skinny string bean. You see all my ribs and a little skinny belly. I lost a lot of weight since I left house. Tell you what, man. Yeah, I like zero fat content over here. Rona took about 40 pounds of it. I got sick as fuck, almost died, man. And it just hasn't come back. And I've actually lost weight since then, I think. I don't know, I'm gonna have to make another notch on my belt. Woohoo! Well, I hope ain't nobody shooting over here. I gotta shoot back.
Actually, I'd sense it right when you think we're thinking about it. It's not the thought that's going on.
Get some new subs. And put a tutu on. There will be none of that. No more. We are not killers. We are not fucking killers. We're healers. There you go. Butterflies. I'll bet you I might get me a couple. We've had those kind of ladies in here. my mods don't put up with that shit. Especially Polly's in here. That's my girl. Everybody knows I belong to that woman. She's our sex cult leader, and she done laid claim to me. She peed on me and everything.
You
So,
know me and you know. So I tell her like, you say, oh, Kelly.
she sprayed me with that woman spray. You know how they do.
Me, I tattooed the Gaka. I took the number 2. I grabbed it and I bonded at her and I missed her and hit her foot. She said, get blood starting to stick out. She said, motherfucker. She grabbed that fucking, like, fucking piece of shit like that. And they got some, like, pictures in it. She just looked at her face and she fucking bombed out football sticks in my head.
You got water?
Yeah. I thought it was fine. So we should have been that the first time. She's like, oh, she's like, and I thought it was kind of funny because I did go at it, but she's like, ooh, yeah, that's all. It's not even in that second ready about it. Is that okay? I should need a cycle and go not going to
When your uncle called, he said we gotta have these people dancing in a circle and happy here by the end of the month. I said, yes, sir. I agree. So we gotta not only unite, we gotta get everybody all happy and excited, dancing in the moonlight. I was like, that's good. That's where I see it. That. Let's do that. We need to fucking bury the hatchet over here, so to speak. Fucking needs to end. We need to fucking find something to unify on. And I think we can all agree, being on our fucking side, we might want to shed a couple differences.
No, not side. Not my side, but my backside.
We got better solutions than what we've been doing. Let's try that. Let's try and work on that together. Here's a new thing. We know how to heal, and it's not just one guy that can do it. It's the Creator that does it. Through you.
Get out of the back side to side.
All of us are designed that way. We could all sit in a heal circle and everybody be great. But we're over here fighting each other and that shit. Walking around all decrepit because ain't nobody love enough to fucking throw that Creator juice in you. We need to cure that. It's poison. Experiencing record deaths here and everywhere this year. Apparently, big spike in deaths this year. Globally. Go figure. Who said that would happen? Who said the aftermath of this is going to be terrible? It's going to take 3 to 5 years to start really showing up, and exactly now. That was our main, the fucking crops. Everybody got to see raw, understanding magnet, and then we went on. Now we had a lot of people that knew, and they did what they needed to do, because we didn't tell them to build greenhouses. After we left there, telling the Blue Sun's back, they built their own greenhouses on their own. Because I knew these people all across the nation knew what to do, but a lot of them had not noticed that we indeed were in that time that they needed to do it. And the doing is the danger. That's why they came over here and killed everybody, because, that. So this is the time to release it. The cat's already out the bag.
I broke my arm about. Oh shit, still kind of is. Broke my arm about a week and a half ago, but still up pretty good. Sorry, thanks for knocking me. slowly healing up.
Mm-hmm.
Still scratch, but it's okay.
Nice.
I mean, because I got sharp ass fingers too, like
You sitting around like a
scratch my
pimp.
balls, I'll pick my nose, my ears, and I'll wash my hands. You know, I just fucking like that Star Trek.
You got a nice little kit.
Look at it.
That's awesome, Jamie. I like it when people enjoy my pieces and I get to hear about it. Yep, it's almost midnight. You know the routine. There's something to hold it in. There you go.
Yeah, I actually have a cousin that was in the Navy too. You don't know that the whole time he's married to my cousin, and like he's like his dad. It's like he's there at the racial protest. It's like that little kid, so I stayed out of the doctor one because he's not to go there, so shooting at us.
Cool. I'll help you out. You know, in particular door. Because you got up off your couch and come knocking on my door like the Creator told you to.
Bring my day bag back. That carried out everywhere I go. Alright. You got the fun. I love my back. I ain't got another bag like that. There's got a whole big anyway. Nobody gonna like that.
Never check my clothes.
You did. You don't hold your dog. Get your bed. Now, come on, let's. How's your bag, bro?
Got to work that crazy door for everybody. It doesn't like to open unless you know how to do it. You better, G. Always. Breathe in mom's light through your feet all the way to your head. Push that dart all the way down. Helps if you vibrate it. Right? Creator push it down into mama. Draw her light. See? We're amazing. We haven't even scratched the surface of how amazing. Thank you, Jamie. That's perfect. That's just the beginnings. That's just your properties. What can you do with that? See heavy potential this week and next. Keep it together, y'all. Remain calm. Love somebody. Most importantly, learn how not to hate someone. Sometimes that takes extra effort. It can be done. And you find yourself laughing at those you hate. And it's like, well, fuck, what was I so upset about? The offense. And validly so. Yeah, it's almost midnight. It's like 11:30. They're going to start beating the drums around here soon. I better lay down. I've been up all day. Fucking running around talking to preachers and people. I got to talk to a lot of people today. It was good. It was a good day. I've had a good day. And Bryce is feeling better. Shit, he was all life flighted out. They were talking about cutting off other toes. He said, my toes are doing just fine. They're doing a lot better. The collar's back in them. Like, good, man. Get your ass out here so I can shake your fucking toe. Percussion therapy? Fuck yeah, boo. There's a lot of that going on around here. We gotta focus that. Me and Bryce got a big job ahead of us if we're gonna do this by the end of the month. He set a deadline for me. He's like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this here, and when I come out of here, we're gonna work real close because we need to get this done. I'm like, yes, sir. You know, this vision of George wouldn't leave my head. And I didn't understand why. And I figured there's only one guy that I trust in South Dakota enough to ask. And then you started asking me for help. And I was like, well, maybe it wasn't for George that we came up here. What they're doing is right up my fucking wheelhouse. They all fighting the sickness. It's they have record deaths this year. Big spike anyway, not record. Since Rona, anyway, it was the highest since Rona. And they're like, well, what the hell? Like, I literally 2024 came and told them that this would be about time they're going to start having repercussions from doing that, and we need to get to healing people. And it's terrible. The guy I told just had his toe cut off from exactly what I fucking told him. And he's been arguing with his doctor since I left about it. He's been right the whole time. It cost him a toe because the doctor knew better. Fucking insane. There's some work to be done up here. So yeah, I need to get my rest. I'm glad you checked in. Tell your mama I said hi. Give hugs. Love you, man. Love all of you. Just remain calm, everybody. I am signing off. We'll be back soon. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to go to the Veterans Hall. It's going to be fun.